What's up, people? Another weekend recap. They were pretty busy this weekend locally. Let me try to get the logo in here. Got my Tricktober shirt on. They went. They had another Sunday service there in Memphis. And what's up, Roy? What's up, Bill? I don't know how many cars I got on. What's up, Bill? Perry. Yeah, I actually slept. Perry, it looks like I had a little bit of sleep. What's up, Silver Dragon? I actually slept, I think, from 6 o'clock till 3 a.m., 3:30 a.m. Of course, in intervals. I think I woke up like 3 times. But what's up, AJ? Steve? Well, they had Memphis. They had the Memphis Sunday service there, and they had we'll get with the winner chicken dinner guy. We'll get him on. I know I need to be more. I need to be more active. But they had a Sunday service. I don't know how many cars we had. A little. We had some racing. We went Saturday night and had 3 or 4 cars got down. It was a little chilly Saturday night, but the road was cold. But Green Monster prevailed on that. And what's up, Vicky, Steve? You eating leftover Unos? You might be eating for a couple of days. What's up, Jason? Jamie. But yeah, they had we had that, and then we had the Sunday service here as well. And out of town guy won. Well, not really out of town. Wait, we is out of town, but Austin guy won. 512 area code. Took home the cash. Boy, he was on the lot all weekend long. Boy, man, that both couple hit passes. We had to go to. I thought he jumped because when I'm hitting the button to turn the light on, he was rolling now, and I was like, he didn't jump. Fat Boy Racing, yeah, Fat Boy Racing in SSR. But here is the man. We'll go ahead and bring him on. He is your winner. Oh, what's up?
What's up? How are you this evening?
Oh,
can you hear me?
I am great. Yeah,
did you oversleep?
No. I had to get stuff ready.
Gotcha.
I had to get stuff ready.
You're fine. It's great. Glad to be on.
Oh boy.
Turn it down.
Yeah. I'm getting feedback.
Okay. That's not on me, is it?
No, I'm hearing. I guess you got it turned up in the background.
Turn it off.
Or just turn it. Just turn the volume down.
Turn it down.
It was already down.
Well, no, it wasn't because he was getting feedback.
I can just hear myself.
All right. We moved positions.
So, congrats on your win yet again.
Thank you.
Y'all did that Sunday morning?
Yes. Fat Boy Racing, Daryl Cameras Inc. I believe, and hopefully I'm correct, I believe it was the first cash days that he's put on like that. So we did do it early Sunday morning. Seems to be working pretty good doing that, kind of keeping the traffic down as well as the spectators. So shout out to Daryl and Fat Boy Racing for sure.
How many cars showed up for that?
There was supposed to be 12, and one ended up. I don't know what happened, but so 11.
That's not a bad turnout. That's not a bad
No,
turnout.
no, it was a decent turnout. So pretty happy about that. So
Did you who'd y'all was there some heavy hitters in there besides yourself? You know.
yeah, actually, there was a lot of I'd say all of them were relatively. We were all right there, pretty close with one another. From we had local guys there. We had a couple from SSR, Pair 6, and Truck Norris. We had James Woody in his truck, Casper. We had Doug. I always say his last name wrong, but PPE Racing in the purple truck. Tony Yeager. Oh, man. Several other on there, and I apologize. A couple new guys that kind of have did a lot of the track no prep racing. Actually had out there too, trying it out. So there definitely was. There wasn't no ducks out there.
Good deal. Did you work first pair? Where you at?
I actually I'm pretty notorious to like to go. To like to go first pair down. Obviously, we don't do any test hits, which is pretty standard. That road is highly raced on. So, but unfortunately, I'm several hours away from it. So, and I've been there once or twice. So I'm kind of familiar with it. So, but I did do. We had a little page going that. I kind of gave a couple days notice that I was open to racing anyone that wasn't on my team straight off the trailer. So I like to just get it out there. But everyone decided to draw chips, and we went that way.
Who'd you end up drawing first?
First round, I drew. Help me out, man. Who did I draw first round? Who was it? Oh, it was John Michael Stepp in his, I believe it's a third gen Camaro LS turbo car.
Yeah.
Real competitive car, real good running car. Didn't know what was going to happen on that one. Really, the lanes, Daryl did something different. We actually did a water burnout. So it was interesting. First one I did on the street with water burnout. So it kind of kept the playing field a little bit more even, I guess.
Yeah.
Plus you didn't have everybody's concoctions mixing in with one another.
Yeah.
So that was interesting, but I liked it. I got to turn my head the right way, repping skinnies, but the old tap water for me this weekend.
Yeah, well, I know Toby did one up there, and that beater bomb was the fastest pass I've ever seen somebody doing on Virgin Road with water burnout. And I don't know. I guess it just works.
I think on a road that's kind of notorious for working well after several passes. I think it came around. I couldn't get super aggressive with it, or maybe I just didn't get aggressive with it. I tried to bring it on the 330 in, and it seemed to work pretty good. So
I got you. Did so you end up Truck Norris ended up going to the finals?
We did. Paris's truck was like mine. It was consistent all day, making excellent passes A to B. I don't think either one of us had any issues all day long, which was great, given I had some issues the weekend before. So that's what I'm used to the car doing. And then if I get beat, I get beat. So mad respect to all the guys that were there. Real fast passes, real good close races. There wasn't really anybody just, just really just blowing everyone away per se. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah. Trying to find it here. Oh, so that right there, look like y'all both leaving pretty good.
Yeah, I think Paris texted me today, and usually I kind of after last weekend's little fumble on leaving on the light, I was kind of gun shy, but also I chalked that up to having some issues with it coming up on the two-step. But I was really kind of gun shy on the light, but somehow I was treating the guys. So I got him a little bit, but man, we were side by side, and like I said, when I, my second stage, I brought it in a little bit early on my leash, and then I hit the scramble. The second stage, I pulled on him a little bit, but I know he has his own little trick that he uses too. So I hit that scramble, and she took it, so I just held on. So.
Well, how close was it?
I believe there's a video on there, and I want to say 2 cars.
I got you.
So,
I ain't watched it. I slept all night and worked all day, so
yeah,
I had to get caught up. I had to get caught up on the weekends.
Yeah,
well, I don't know if I'm still not caught up,
but yeah, it was like I said, the car was where it was supposed to be and where it should have been. When I go out, but it was just, I guess, my weekend this weekend. So, I didn't get no buy runs, darn it. But, so I had to race all the way down to the finals. So.
I got you. Let's see here. So it's going to be a FEMA truck inserted on that one?
I'm not sure I want to. How about I just say this on that, Matt? Thank you. It's I guess that's a rare moment that the Liberty Bell is not on point, and so I guess someone took the opportunity to make a video, I guess, that everyone has seen. So I'll say that's about as nicely as I can say that.
I got you. Well, do you want to name any sponsors? Any new sponsors? Just name them anyway. They deserve it.
Well, I think I kind of touched base on that a little bit. I do have Skinnies on board. Mad respect for them guys. Doing some things behind the scenes. My wife's helping them a little bit on some things. So, mad respect for both Justin and Karen. I like they come out with a new outlet line and some stuff. I haven't really looked a lot at it, but so they're going places. So stay tuned. And you can always go to my webpage. I got a link at the top of Liberty Bell. If you all want some discounts on any of their products and stuff, you can just buy right through my link there. So, take a look at their stuff. Their clothes fit great. Their hoodies are really comfortable. So it's that time of year. So,
oh yeah.
Of course, I got a few. We really do this. We really do this on our own. I have some people that help, but in terms of money investments and stuff, it's just me and my wife that do most of it. So I kind of touched on it the last interview that I'm definitely looking for some sponsorship opportunities into 2020 for anyone that's wanting to jump on board with a with a team that's been winning a lot of races this year, and it's proven to be a winner and getting down in there. So, I do have this is my 4th season on this short block. So I'm pretty impressed with that. But I do have a short block going to go into this thing over the winter. So I'm debating on a few things. I'm going to change camshafts up a little bit. Might go with a different set of heads. I just have a set of, it's no secret. I've had my hood off before. I have a set of 799 LS heads. I don't have anything fancy. So I might do a head change. If I can get a good deal from somebody, I might do something. I want to stay Cathedral Port. I like them. So might do something. This turbo I ran back when I ran X275 back in early 2013 and 14. So I still have some probably older school billet wheel technology. So definitely looking for if somebody wants to do something on trying some R&D, some 88 millimeter compressor wheels, some of the new stuff that's out right now. So I'd be willing to do that. Probably need to freshen up the turbo anyway. So I'm going to paint the car. No, I'm not the show car kind of guy. So, if anybody wants to throw a paint job on the car, sand it and paint it, it's really not that bad a shape. But I just a few things I'm going to do. So, but I wish I could name more sponsors. But I really put a lot more for my crew and the people that help me that are out there and my team. SSR, man, they've been behind me. They brought me on board, and I think I'm really representing pretty well for the team and trying to get out there and win races. They're a good bunch of people, and I'm glad to be a part of their team, and Matt and all of them. So thank you guys for sure.
All right, and just go ahead and name your crew. I know your wife. I know your wife's one.
My wife, when Matt's out there, Matt's behind me. Rodney, Harrison, Cheyenne, Mike Huckabee. There's several people that kind of know their places. If one can't do it, one's there to do it. The wife, she has a certain role that she does. And I'm one that's a true believer that it's not only the driver, it's the crew that makes the team as well. So
exactly.
It just one wrong backup, a wrong move, or it turns things around and the driver can get messed up. So I really focus on making sure everything stays consistent, and it seems to work for me. So but, I apologize if I didn't name everybody, but, my whole SSR team is always out there when they can be. Mike Huckabee, he's not on the SSR team, but he's a good friend that I help work on. That's Crazy Margie with his truck and do a lot of tuning and working with his crew. So he helped this weekend. And there's several people out there. So either way, thank you all if I can't name your names. So anybody asking any questions?
No, not really. They're chatting back and forth.
Gotcha. I do want to say one more thing before I get off here. I got to meet Billy and his father last weekend. We chatted a little bit here and there on the Facebook and stuff, but I want to give them respect, and I did make a post on my Facebook page. But since we're here, I really got mad respect for both of them. Very class act bunch, both Billy and his dad. They knew I was having problems, and they respected that, and even mentioned that a couple times. So you don't see that a lot. People just want to take something and run with it. But when you can admit that, you knew somebody had an issue, but, a win's a win. And I take nothing away from them on that for sure. But so those guys, a great group of guys. I can't say nothing but good stuff about both of them. And I hope to come up and race against them next year up at Ohio or wherever we meet at.
Yeah, they are. They're a good bunch of guys over there. They got their stuff figured out over there. So
yeah, that's
and
for
they got
sure.
they got that social media figured out. I'm glad somebody does.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So
well, congratulate on your win and appreciate you coming on.
All right, I appreciate it. Anytime. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
All right, you too.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye. And there you have it, Liberty Bell, Van Burgess, your winner at the Fat Boy Racing Sunday service, I guess what you gonna call it. So Saturday night we had a little get together, and Sunday we had our little get together here, and let me just go ahead and do this. Go ahead and do this. So y'all can't see what I'm doing, but I'm good with that. Oh. Oh, here's the puppy. The puppy. So we were as Richard came into town, him and Maddie, they came in Saturday afternoon, and I was going to show them around and take them everywhere, and then we're going to go look at spots. And but they said, well, we're going to go shopping, and we'll go shopping, and then we'll eat dinner, and then we'll go. That was the plan. And then as that plan evaporated, because he texted me, asked me if I wanted to go to track. I said, no, I'm good with Richard coming in town. And he's like, well, we're going to go try to see, since we got some good air, we're going to go see if we can get the Smurf up there and get a new personal best with his car. And I said, cool. And right out of the gate, he snapped an axle. So I had to go rescue him. And thanks Rockin' Auto Transport for letting me use the truck to take him up there and get it back. And man, we had dinner, and then we went and met up late Saturday night. And then I could already tell it was gonna be one of all-nighters. Oh, Tricky D's in there. Tricky D. Oh, hold on. Let me show you this. You see where? Look at this. Hold on. I got this. I remember. Hold on. You see where it says Olympia right there now?
Oh yeah, in the corner.
Yeah. Watch this. We just changed it.
Damn.
Look at that.
You're like the Dr. Phil of street racing, bro. This is really coming together. Like.
Oh. What a weekend, brother. I mean, it wasn't Texas 2K weekend, but it was decent.
I found out that if you mix a 5-hour energy shot with Bang, it'll get you home.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. You're either gonna make it home or shit yourself, but one of the two.
You might drive faster so you don't shit yourself.
Oh, I was ready for a ticket, bro. Oh man, that traveling. Whew. Man, it was a blast, right? I had a good time. It's always a good time down in Dallas. Some good action. Some GTR. Those GTRs were pretty quick.
Oh yeah, man. When Heath was telling me about that one on Friday night, he's like, oh no, Glenn ain't got nothing for that other one, for Samir or Samar, or however you pronounce his name. And and then he drew the bye, and Glenn said, well, I'll run you in your bye. And you're all right. And then Glenn ended up just killing him. And I'm like, what happens if you lose your bye?
Oh yeah. So what does happen if you draw your bye run and you grudge and you lose your bye run? Are you out?
That's I don't know. We had to let him back in, but Glenn was having a good time, and he had that car rolling pretty good.
I'm glad he entered. That's the one that entered Sunday too, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm glad he entered Sunday, man. That GTR. It's nice to see different platforms. Corvettes, GTRs, the exotics, the European cars, Ferraris, stuff like that. Different stuff, man. It's dope.
Yeah, and then actually this old school muscle. Well, actually not really old school, but old school car one with new school muscle.
Yeah. Hey, at least it was Chevy on Chevy though.
Yeah. Well, it was it actually, believe it or not, Nitro's car won one Sunday. And
yeah.
Oh, actually, Nitro's car won both nights.
Right. Yeah. And it was Sunday was 3 turbo cars and 3 nitrous cars.
No, it's four turbo cars and 2 nitrous cars.
Really? It wasn't 3 on 3? I thought it was.
No? It was only the nitrous car was Paul and Astin.
Damn. That must have been a slow ass turbo car then on the other one. One of them.
Yeah, because they even just turbo, the GTR, the truck, and
Mustang, Boosted Junior or
Boosted GT Senior, or no, he'd be Junior.
Little boost.
Yeah, little boosted. Yeah. He's a blow through turbo on that.
Yeah, that thing is pretty quick, man. He really had that car rolling towards the end of the event. That car was moving.
Yeah.
Man, I had a few people ask about the no trailer race. So can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah, I got you.
All right. So a lot of people have been asking no trailer, right? What is no trailer? What is no trailer season? Obviously, in every city or every different area, it's however you want to do it, of course. But I think here in the Midwest, in Oklahoma and Dallas, DFW area, maybe Wichita, or any other city that really wants to get into it, right? I think we can all go back and forth. But the way we've always done it, like let's say, for example, every area is going to be different based on the situation. But in Oklahoma City, no trailer. So you could trailer to Oklahoma City if you're coming from other cities, from far away. Wichita, Texas, you're not, even if you're coming from Tulsa, you're going to street drive your car on slick for an hour and 45 minutes just to get here. That's stupid. You just wasted your tires for nothing. But the way it works is once we meet up at the spot, here in Oklahoma City, none of the trailers can be visible in respect for some of the guys that don't even own one. And we don't have any place to park them. I mean, we have no place to park a trailer. You can't even have the trailers follow you in Oklahoma City because our locations are literally a short little dead end or a small little side street or a little L road. So there's literally no place for any of the trailers. So the cars unload at the driver's meeting. I mean, the trailers cannot be visible at the driver's meeting. We draw a chip, and then it starts. So normally it's a 17 to 20 mile cruise to the first location, and we'll hit it. And traditionally here in Oklahoma City, we're gonna hit a spot and move, hit a spot and move, and then by then we try to stay. So I try to switch up the environment, the location. And it's not that I want to, it's just here, you can't stay. It's not going to work. I promise you. I mean, if we can even get one round done in one location, we're already, I mean, it's a great day. It's a great day if we can get done, especially with first round in one location. So, but again, in OKC, for all you people that have been asking, once you unload and we draw chips, none of the cars can be on the trailer until you either lose or, if you break and you're out, or if you win. We always bring one trailer with us. If something happens, someone does break, we'll load you up. We always have 1 or 2 trailers, one just to pick up anybody that breaks, period, or if we have an accident, that kind of deal. So we don't leave anybody behind. But that's the way no trailer season. In Oklahoma, I know in Dallas, it's how is it down there? Like no trailer.
Well, we let you trailer to the spot because we have out of towners and stuff, and I really don't trust people leaving stuff somewhere, their belongings or whatever. I've seen stuff get broke into, but you can pretty much trailer it to the meat spot, but you unload. And we have some decent spots here, so we can. We drove what was it, 25 miles?
That was a drive, man.
Yeah, we drove 25 miles from meat spot to the location and stayed there until we were finished.
That was one hell of a cruise, man, because I was able to get like rolling shots of all the cars, stop, catch up to them. That is a drive, man. That is 100%. That drive alone is a drive.
Yeah. So I mean, it is, like I said, it was 25 miles, and we pretty much stayed at the one location throughout. But the next location was probably about 20 miles away, back to where we basically came from before, where we met. So I mean, if you get lucky, you get lucky. If you don't, that's part of it. You might have to move, just like anywhere.
Yeah, we've had them here where we met somewhere. We hit 2-3 spots and we were done, and then we had like the last that one where we had to go to El Reno. Then we had to go to. I mean, that was a lot. That was a lot of driving involved in that one. I mean, people were really running out of gas fast.
Yeah, we went to three locations before we finished first round, right?
Yeah, and then we got lucky. We just got to stay at the last one. But basically, guys, so if you're on race fuel, a lot of people have asked about race fuel. So if you're on race fuel, that's on you. If your car has overheating issues, that's your problem. If you can't get down virgin blacktop, virgin concrete, again, this is to make it fair, right? To make it fair, your average car that's say 550, 520s, 50, small tire car, that's pretty quick. If you're gonna come in here and try to bully and take money away from some of the slower cars, like the LT1 that could or Dig only Evo, Dig's only Evo, some of the other racers that aren't as fast, you're gonna have to do it on their environment, playing by their rules. Okay, so if we get to a spot and we're going right off to the start line, we're going up the start line. I mean, if you have a window, maybe you might get a little bit of cool down. That's cool. If you can't, or if we can't slow down, we can't. I mean, it's no trailer. So basically, you give up all your small tire privileges, and you just enter the jungle to race 100% real street cars. And nobody's gonna lay down a 520 pass down any of these roads. I don't think so. I mean, and if you,
and actually, just some of the roads that we race on, even just small tire cars, I mean, a road's a road. It might be blacktop, it might be 2-lane, it might be 4-lane, it might be concrete, it might, it might be cut short so you can have shutdown, measured short, but if all that's disclosed, but we meet up early and in the cold because there ain't nobody out there jogging.
Nobody's riding their cycle.
When it's 30 degrees outside.
Yeah. So to all the people that are commenting, because you know how it is. Before every no trailer race, right? For example, from our side, from our perspective, every no trailer race, 500 comments. I'm in. What's the date? What's the time? When are we meeting? I'm in, 100% in. What's the details? And we give all this information and blah, 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 blah. And at the end of the day, we end up with X amount of cars. So rule of thumb right now, if we have 100 messages, we end up with 20 cars. Basically, it's what it's looking like. So if you are 100% serious and you can street drive your car and you're not going to complain about it's cold and you're not going to complain about, the drive or the surface of the road or anything. Actually, you can't complain about nothing. I mean, seriously, if you don't like it, we're not splitting anything unless in my race or, I mean, if we're not, I'm just not splitting with anyone. I mean, literally. And if we cannot race, if we have to drive 30 minutes to the next spot, guess what? I mean, we're going to drive it. You said you had a street car, so you knew it was street when you joined it. You knew that. So
yeah, and people, if you got to stop and get fuel or whatever, that's part of it. I mean, if you got pump gas or if you're pumping out of the barrel to your fuel tank, whatever you got to do. But we're not gonna hold you back. But we know some of these drives are, we know some of these guys ain't getting 28 miles a gallon. So it is what it is.
Yeah, it gets vicious. But yeah, that's I don't want to drag on your live feed. I just want to make sure we have some live feed for the rest of everyone. I was just touching bases on no trailer and basically in a nutshell what it is. Yes, you can trailer your car to the city if you're coming from out of state or a park or a city, you know, 2-3 hour drive, an hour drive, whatever. The point of it is once you draw chips, no vehicles can be on the trailer. Period. And your vehicle, and until somebody wins or your car breaks, you know, that's what it is. Yes, we do meet either stupid late or stupid early. Nothing is promised. Anything can happen. It's street racing. You knew it was dangerous when you pulled the chip. So just people don't forget it's street, man. There's no promises. If you're not gonna guilt trip me because you had a bad time, don't show up. I don't know. I mean, go to the track. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, and also you learned a valuable lesson this weekend as well, because we pulled an all-nighter and an all-dayer.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Richard took what did he say? You and Madison took $128 shower.
Oh man,
in the hotel room.
Never, ever, never reserve a hotel on race night unless you really need it. Because we paid. Oh yeah, somebody's here with me.
Oh boy. Hey, did she see what happened? I think I got it.
Oh yeah.
Can she see? I think something happened here. I think I got.
Madison, I'm trying to eat my food, bro. What are you doing? Why can't I eat my food?
So that's what happened. That's what happened.
Delirious or what?
Yeah, bro. She was. Yeah. What were you thinking?
I was ready to go to sleep.
We were looking like a straight up methed out couple or something that just walked in there off the street. I don't know, man. I mean,
oh man,
that's what happens when you don't get no sleep for like, how was it, 33
hours.
33 hours.
Here it is again. Hold on.
Madison, I'm trying to eat my food, bro. What are you doing? Why can't I eat my food?
Man, she got a good shot on her.
Explain yourself.
Hey, what's that in the background back there? Behind her head. God dang. Can it be Thanksgiving first?
Well,
yeah.
No.
He's already got us putting up Christmas lights tomorrow.
Oh boy.
That's what happens, bro. That's what happens.
Oh boy.
I signed up for it. No, dude, it was vicious, man. Oh yeah, but anyways, guys, remember, do not reserve a room on race night, because.
So you're gonna have these guys you're gonna have these people commenting on these videos about the no trailers, they're backing off of trailers. Yes, they trailered it to the spot. They stayed off the trailer all day long. I don't know, some people, if you want to drive, 3 or 4 hours and just say you're the man, that's it. Do it, but like I said, different locations is different rules.
I mean, how do you do it when you do daily? When you do it at the track, how do they do daily class? They trailer their car to the track, then you go off on your food, you come back and you race. Out here, we might get to the track to find out it's closed, just to go to the next track and try to find one that's open. There.
Yeah. There you go.
Hey, man, I want to give a special shout out to everybody that came out this Sunday. Man, it was a blast. We had a low car count of we had some unfortunate issues. We had a few cars get get basically break. We had Cody Benarod, which Cody spent all night trying to work on the car. It just wasn't his weekend, so I can't be mad at Cody.
Yeah. Cody and Joe. Matter of fact, Joe at J&S Performance and Transmission Performance gave him his shop. Man, them guys worked.
Man,
the guys actually started working on that car Friday and raced it, heard it, and they worked on it the whole weekend and just fell up a little short. Short.
They went out swinging, man. They almost had it in the morning, and unfortunately, it wasn't. I'm not the most mechanically inclined person here. It's no secret, but even if I could go grab breakfast and help them out that way, I'll grab them breakfast. I mean, whatever I could do to try to help the guys stay together. But man, it was just no. But to the guys that were able to make it, one of the things I will say, I had a blast at this no trailer race because we had a very low car count, right? But man, with the grudge racing and everything, Jesus, dude, we literally raced for hours. I mean, like.
And the guys waited for the other guy. He actually had a bottle that malfunctioned right before, because we met at Summit, and he had a bottle malfunction, and we were pretty much fixing to leave at like 8:30, and that happened. They're like, well, I asked the guys if they wanted to wait till 9 till the place opened up, and everybody, yeah, we can wait. So they waited. So we got a little late start, but man, it was fun. And then we went and ate Uno's.
Oh man, that was. We have a new editor over here who's forgetting to plug in her stuff.
Oh yeah. Don't make her. She'll start throwing stuff at you again.
Oh, Bonnie, dude.
Bonnie.
Come on.
Bon.
Man, she is super lazy until you do the doorbell sound effect. Watch this. Let's see if she'll do it. Let's see if it works. Hold on. I'm going to try this live. Watch this. Let's see if it works. Who is it?
Kill.
Who is it, Bonnie?
Ring it again.
That's golden, dude.
She loves it.
Every now and then we do training exercises. Bonnie, come here. Say hi.
Kill.
Oh, easy. Get him.
Kill.
Get him. Where's that one? Woo! She's fired up, man. She's ready to kill somebody. All right, man. Y'all have a good one.
Thank you.
All right.
And we had this guy on here. This guy right here. Very nice, beautiful looking car here. He ended up taking the cash home for Sunday service. Him and little goddamn Calabrese. I didn't realize how short Calabrese he is. He's pretty short. Anyway, there he is.
What's up, man?
What's going on, winner chicken dinner?
Yeah, man. Oh, that's too bright. Shit, not much, man. Just hanging out. Monday. Another day of working Monday.
Yeah. Monday. I had a case of Mondays this morning when I woke up at like 3:30. So you came to town and you cleaned house. And
I was worried that
you tore up all them turbo cars is what you did.
Yeah, the turbo cars, like all that top end, needed everything I could get.
Yeah. And where's that video at? We have this video right here because you were like chopping the trees down like a mofo. Like a couple of times, I'm like, Perry, you might need to look at that because as I'm hitting the button, you're like leaving. I'm like, oh. I'm like, wow. So we'll check this out. I think Richard did his video, so we'll look at this one. Wow. That's like the light came on and like instantly your tires was your finger twitching? Uh-oh. Did we lose him?
Fucking just sitting there waiting, man. Just waiting. Watching.
Yeah. That's the tire crack guy right there. He was like, man, it looked good. I said, well, if you say it looked good, it looked good. And sure enough, and Richard texted me or called me this morning. He goes, man, I was kind of sleep deprived. Uh-oh. He goes, well, maybe we'll get him back. It's the same link. Oh, we get the same link, Astin. Richard goes, man, I was kind of sleep deprived, and I'm not sure if it was good. Up there he is. There he is. He goes, I wasn't sure if it was he goes, I was kind of sleep deprived. I wasn't sure if it was actually a clean or not, but he goes, with a little bit of sleep, I looked at it this morning and it was good. Uh-oh.
You good? I'm still here.
Okay. I didn't know if you were it didn't look like you were. It's either that or I thought Austin had a good Wi-Fi.
I don't know. But no, man, that shit was real fun. Yeah, watching you on the light, it's real fucking antsy. I get real crazy. I just know I got to get out on everybody I can.
Yeah. What'd you think of that road?
It seemed like the bridge over here at a spot we got, it's like real badass, and then out 200, 300 feet is when you start driving it or tuning it.
Yeah. Did you well, you ran the Mustang, right? And
the yellow turbo guy.
Yeah, not boosted GT car.
Nah.
That's it. That's
and then I had
the car.
The nitrous Mustang. I didn't know that was a 5.3 until after it kind of exploded.
Yeah.
And
y'all
then,
were the only two nitrous cars, correct?
Right. And then I got to see Liam Neeson. I've been wanting to see that truck for a long time. I finally got to see it in person. That shit's pretty badass.
Yeah.
It's fucking six lug front runners and like stock suspension and big ass turbo.
Yeah, I think he said he screwed himself because when we moved y'all up 40 feet.
Yeah.
Not really 40, but that's 2 squares. Moved you up. He said he turned it down. He was nervous. He didn't think it was gonna take anything. And he said he turned it all the way down, and he shouldn't have did that. But man, that's part of it. It's you either die by your decisions or you win by your decisions. And
also he had the buy and he didn't take it. I thought that was crazy.
Well, that was his decision. He said that he was going to take a buy, and then after that happened, we moved everything up. And he's like, "Well, if I take a buy in the left lane, and then y'all do a coin flip, and then you choose the left lane since it already has a pull in it, he's going to be in." Which I don't think much difference. I don't think 40 feet would have been much difference, but even
not out there.
No, I mean it was still kind of good. So I think when you got about 100 feet out, it was probably a little tricky. 100, 200 feet out, it was a little tricky.
Yeah, that was fun.
What's next for y'all up there? Y'all do y'all stuff.
Our little top 10 list, about 7 people just fell off. So yeah.
That was wintertime. It's wintertime.
It don't feel like it, but I guess I don't know. Rebuilding, or just people are making changes, kind of like even though I won that shit, like I know my shit's not fast enough to come back out and keep hanging out. We got to keep getting faster.
Well, that's the first one. You know, we go up north, we go up to Oklahoma City. I mean, everybody thinks it's like it's really far, but I mean it's like basically like y'all coming here. That's as far as it is for Oklahoma City. And their stuff up there is really a tuner's race because you know they don't have spots like that. They gotta pretty much hit and split. But it's
But that shit's fun for us because it's I guess more what we do, and then we can make the drive, and then it eliminates like all the enclosed trailer cars, or you know, cars with no radiators and alternators and shit like that.
Yeah. So did you see that picture of I didn't realize how short Calabrese is. He's short.
Don't be clowning on Calabrese. He was my pit crew that day.
Yeah, he's
probably watching.
He's probably like he could probably just not even bend down and then strap your car down.
Oh shit. That's the first time he's helped me with my car, like every burnout, every pass, and we were good, man. It was fucking badass.
Yeah, so you might have to you might need to stick doing that. Keep doing that.
I took my front license plate off too. He fucking made me do that. Maybe that was it.
Yeah. Oh, so I know why. So the wind drag.
Yeah, something.
Oh wait, did you have a plate trailer? He might thank you for the toll roads.
Oh yeah, I got one, but I didn't care. Fuck it.
So what's next for y'all? Any local stuff, or is y'all done for the season down there?
There's a few new guys trying to make the list, and then like I said, 7 people dropped off, so we're waiting to have either like a list shakeup when everyone comes back out, and then maybe Texas Punisher in January, whenever if there's no winter anymore, do another sketchy ass backtrack at Little River.
Yeah.
The Hobbit. The fucking Hobbit.
Oh. Justin Abernathy says rematch, Bird Dog.
Yes, sir. I was actually sitting over there by my car waiting. I figured you were gonna walk up after you made 3 test hits because I felt like I was getting faster, and I seen his turbo car was getting faster, and I was just like, all right. I didn't. It was weird because I was kind of waiting to get run off. I didn't know.
No. Out there, Sundays usually we're pretty good out there.
Yeah, I guess the vibe felt pretty good. Like we were gonna chill there all day.
So what about the Little River on the 30th?
30th of what? I don't know.
I think Siebert's doing a race up there on the 30th of the. I think this month. Is it this month?
November, December, January,
November. I think the end of the month here.
Is Siebert on here?
Is Siebert on here? I don't know. I'm trying to look. Yep, he's on here.
The Money Magnet.
Oh boy. The Money Magnet. November. Yep. No, there's no turbo. Oh, I think turbo guy. Where'd he go?
Shit, that's like 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. So, you got any, name your pit crew besides Calabrese and your sponsors?
Oh, Frankie Four Fingers. That's the first time I hung out with that dude. I told him he's got to come with me every time now.
Who's the vet dude?
Oh, that's Casey, man. He brought like his whole family from that wedding, and he was like, "No, I'm not gonna race. My rear end's fucked up." And then everyone talked him into 2 races, and we followed him home the whole way home, making sure his rear end wasn't fishtailing like a jet ski out the back of that Corvette.
And then Calabrese said he broke an axle or something the night before, didn't he?
Yeah.
Or was that him?
Night. Yeah, that was that fucking crazy dude. Friday night we went street racing, and he broke an axle at like 1 or 2 in the morning, stayed there till 3, just fixing it right there. I guess he had all the parts in a spare truck or something. Or he knew he was going to break Corvette shit. Stick car.
Yeah. It moves out pretty good once it gets going.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the new guy who just joined our list. He
Oh yeah. There you go. November page will be up tomorrow. There you go.
All right. Well, shit, man. Well, that'll probably be our next deal until another Punisher fucking deal.
Yeah.
And then try to do some more no trailer stuff with y'all when I'm sure there'll be a bigger car count and
yeah.
more.
The first one everybody wants to see how everything goes. Oh, okay. And then you get these people that, well, why didn't you call me? And then you say, well, we put it out there, and then well, I never heard nothing. And then, well, you should have called me. And then we do the ones we did call or message, they didn't even respond back to us. So, and then they wonder why they don't get the invite for next time. Frankie Four Fingers, he fights MMA, right?
I don't think that one does.
Well, congratulations on your win.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
And you're welcome anytime here.
Yeah, man.
You're welcome. You're welcome to any. If y'all want to go to Oklahoma, you just let me know. We'll go to Oklahoma. I know the way.
Yeah, take that Monday off or something.
Yeah, that's a long. Yeah, that'd be about 6 hours for y'all.
That's a long drive. I'll make Calabrese drive or something while I sleep.
Yeah, good luck with that. You liable to end up in New Mexico with him driving.
Oh,
he knows how to get there. Well, all right. Appreciate you coming on. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot, dude. She was badass.
Appreciate it, brother. Have a good night. Oh, there's your winner right there. This man, he's trying to figure it out. That car right there. Beautiful car. Beautiful car. And his team right there. A short Calabrese there. And we had, oh boy, Bonbon's getting a bath. Let's see if Mr. We'll see if Mr. Green Monster, if Mr. Green Monster is available. He said he might have to work late, but he would let me know. He didn't. Oh, and I'd like to thank my wife. My wife who came home and surprised me. She said I wasn't gonna be no more basic bitch. When I had the screen, I had a cracked screen on here on my Note 8, rocking the Note 8. She came home with a Note 10. I got me a Note 10 Plus. I'd like to thank her for that. Can't do a. Oh. What's up, Michael? I'm fancy now, Perry. Now we got another phone to do other stuff with. Yeah, now we got new sacrificial. The screen's already cracked, so I don't know about her getting the well, he's seen it. The Green Monster, this guy right here, won last night. The flamethrower, the money man, and the Green Monster. There he is. What's up, sweet tits?
Oh, he's working on the car, really.
Oh, yeah? What are you doing to it? Changing plugs?
No, I did that the night we got back. I changed the alternator pulleys and messing with the alternator because it keeps throwing the alternator belt after the first freaking burnout.
Oh, boy. Is your pulley, is it lined right?
Man, I think so. I don't know. We put a different pulley on it, thinking that that's the issue. Well, I guess we'll see next time. Is it going to work?
So, so, oh, you that cold road, boy. You got down that without nobody hitting it in a while. You got down it pretty good.
Yeah. Well, first pass wasn't the greatest, but we just took a stab at it, and of course, the second pass was way better.
Yeah.
Hadn't been on that road in a long time. The last time I was on that road, I think I raced Glenn in his Talon.
Yeah, and then, oh yeah, I was going to ask you, how did that GTR feel?
Man, I'm thinking about trading the Mustang off. It's got AC and a radio, and it's still fun to drive.
And heated seats.
I know, stereo, AC, all that stuff, man.
Yeah, I think he made a faster pass in it than Glenn did.
Maybe I told him I'm going to teach him how to drive this thing.
So, and then you end up beating the GTR in the final.
Yeah.
And it was a nice little night, little get together. Expected more cars out, but
yeah,
people broke and people went home. It is what it is. We all know what happens. We know the drill.
It's just racing, man. Especially this time of year. Most people don't want to come out. No, you ain't. This thing was bugged up my Home Depot plexiglass. I'll buy you another sheet, or I'll pay you $20 to get a new sheet.
Oh boy. What's that? I gotta put my eyeballs on. Some dude's been following you for years.
Cool. Appreciate it. Had the car for, I don't know, for 10, 11 years now, I guess.
Yeah, I started to save a picture of it. Man, I remember when you got that car, when you brought it over to Jeff and Ronnie's, when we had that, when they had their original shop over there at Kidderville, and you were getting your hood painted or something.
Yeah, when I bought it, it had a white cowl hood on it. We were painting.
Yeah. Jeff painted the hood on it. Turned out pretty good.
Yeah. And Jeff painted it again this time, the whole car.
Oh, yeah. And so you want to give any specs on your car?
Small block Ford on one kit. In fact, I'll give you a rare glimpse. You want to see it?
Hell yeah. We even give you the full.
Yeah. Let's see. How do we get this thing? Distributor in the front. Y'all see that? Distributor here in the front.
So this 9.5 deck.
9.5 deck. Small block on one kit.
Small block, one kit. There you go. Oh. So I like me some Green Monster.
Appreciate it.
I like me some Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, you do.
So, what's next for the Green Monster?
I think we got maybe 1 or 2 more races before we take it down for a while. Making some changes. Everybody's getting faster. We got to get faster too. So you can only run a car for so long. The motor's been in this car for 2 years without being freshened up. So here pretty soon, next couple of races, it's time to pull it out and go through it, make some changes, try to get faster.
Yeah, and people don't know that that's the Bullock brother right there, the brother on the right. You're a good winning team there.
Yeah, I couldn't do it without him. He does a lot more behind the scenes than people realize, I think.
Yeah. Let's see here. Quentin.
I appreciate that. Man, that whole group of Oklahoma guys up there, they're great, good bunch of guys. Fiercely competitive because they stick together. You know,
Yeah.
but they're willing to help you out any chance they can too. You know, they've helped me out many times. Like I showed up to a race by myself one time, and those guys were helping me out, lining me up, backing me up. You know, so you can't ask for a better group of guys than all them.
Yeah. So and you're on a 29, correct?
29, 10, 5.
When are you gonna put? Why? When are you gonna put 28 on there? 28 is small tire.
Man, this car, as you know, for 8 years is on 28s, and I kept having to race guys on 29. So I said, well, why not even the playing field? So, you know, we did what we had to get 29s on the car. Now it seems like that's an issue. I can't say I don't know what the future holds, but at some point next year, the car might end up on 28s. We'll just see what happens. You know, with the new direction we're going, I hope to be a little more versatile than we are now.
I got you. Uh-oh. And what you said earlier. I don't know if they're talking in the chats. I don't know if they're. Uh-oh.
I don't know, man. You can't believe half of what Chris says. Only half of what you see.
There's the Derek Liam Neeson. He's a Texas boy now. He's Texas boy now. He's done converted.
I seen him Saturday night. I meant to introduce myself, but he was talking to somebody, and I've never really met him before, and I didn't want to interrupt their conversation. So, the truck's pretty cool, man. Different. I like different things. You know, I'm a Mustang guy. I have been all my life, but I still respect different. You know, that truck's pretty different too.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. That guy had. Let me count. Let me think in my head. He had one in the front. He had 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he had 5. I don't know, radiators or something that had everything had engine or fans on it. He had 5 different concoctions with fans on it. I'm like, good Lord. You ain't getting hot. And he goes, well, actually, that does get hot. And I'm like, how?
I know it's got a rear mount radiator in it. I was checking that out because
that rear mount radiator, and there's I guess a trainee coolers back there, and a trainee fan, and then intercooler, and then it had all kinds of. He had the ice box or whatever back there. I'm like, good Lord, he had all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, that's way too technical for me. I put a bottle in it and let's go.
Yeah. What did you missed this guy from Arkansas Saturday night or Sunday morning? He was looking at his bottle, and he was needing a -6 fitting or something like that, and a brand new bottle, and it came with, I guess, with the dashboard, and he was all like, I need this right here, and he ended up sitting on there on a bottle heater, but the bottle heater wasn't really on, and that thing he was all like, he was screwing the lid back on, and it popped.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when it gets like to a certain level of heat, and it just popped. But the bottle wasn't hot at all. The bottle was cold.
Huh.
And I don't know what happened, but he ended up going to get it fixed. We all waited for him. The summit opened up at 9, and he got the fitting and got the bottle filled, and then we went out racing. And he ended up popping the motor in the second round. Luckily, it was right at the burnout box, so it didn't do too bad. But
hate to see that for anybody.
Yeah. So, you want to name any sponsors or anything?
Yeah, you know, everybody knows Induction Solutions. You know, big part of my team. IRD. John over there. I can't say enough about him. You know, he's been a big help, a good friend. You know, Mark Weddle did some work on the car a while back that I really appreciate. You know,
yeah, he's a good guy.
Gumby, you know, he helps me out some. Of course, you know, my brother, he's, you know, the main part of the team there. You know, I couldn't do it without him. You know, I guess you'd say he's the brains of the operation. I just let go of the button and steer, you know. We kind of run tune-ups by each other, you know, figuring it out. You know, 2 heads are better than 1.
Exactly. What else? Who else?
Right now, you know, we don't have a lot of assistance at the moment, but you know, we still keep doing it. You know, it's what we love to do.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Man, I don't know. All I can say is changes are coming.
That's a good question. That was a good question. But
still going to be a small block Ford. We considered putting a big block Ford in it. Really considered it. But all I'm going to say at this point is the car will still have a small block Ford in it.
Well, all right.
We'll just have to wait and see what the future brings.
Yeah. Well, all right. Well, hopefully we'll be I'll be seeing you this coming weekend. Still trying to iron up some details up, but
really honestly hope to be talking to you next Monday.
There you go.
That's the plan, put it that way. Plans don't always work out good. Yeah. I promise you, if you see the green monster on the property, you know, we're there to try to win.
Yeah.
We go to.
Well, yeah, everybody likes to have a good time, but you know, winning also helps as well.
Yeah, it makes a big difference, you know, in buying parts and you know helping get the car faster. You know, every dollar we win, we dump right back into the car. You know, I kind of, you know, hate to say it, but you know, I mean, it helps a lot winning races. I mean, for anybody.
Yeah. Well, we appreciate you coming on. Don't want to keep you up all night.
All right, man. I'll holler at you later.
All right. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. There you have it. Your winner Saturday night, the Green Monster, held off a GTR and a who else did he race? Oh, and Liam Neeson. Is he still in there? Hey. Anyway, gotta stay. Yep. And another thing I want to touch on before we go here, Trick Turbo, my sponsor here. That's the one. He sponsors this. We got a Steve Prime was helping. That was this is what I was fixing to get on harp on after this. I don't even remember what I was going to say, but Prime was out helping Cody this weekend. Cody started working on his car Friday to get ready for that redemption race. I guess it's prep now. I guess I have no idea. I don't keep up with it. I'm sorry. But they went to there and then hurt the motor, and then Joe. They were trying to get ready for the Sunday service, and Joe pretty much just opened up his shop and gave him all access to whatever he needed. If he needed a motor, Joe had motors that he was going to give him just so he could try to make it. He ended up getting everything put back together, and right at the time that we were meeting, which he was still at time considering we waited around until 9:30 to leave. They had sprung a leak in the radiator and worked tireless hours. And Calabrese. We were talking about you earlier. Was your ears burning? Calabrese? Yeah. But so they threw in the towel, went to the room, got some sleep, met us for lunch. Quentin, Perry, and all them, Cody, his mom, and his brother, and all them guys, man, they like family. You know, if they north of the Red River, but you know, they still family to us. I'd like to thank all the racers that came out all weekend long. Thank Lonnie for putting it together on Saturday night. You know, when the you know stuff when you're I don't like saying race master because that's the stupidest name I can think of for us. It's not really a race master. I call it an organizer. If you're an organizer of the streets, you got to be prepared, man. something might happen. Just you got to have something. You know, somebody coming in town. You want to put some races together. You got to be. We're doing this. You just can't say, what you got to be on it. I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and you got to be on it. We'll get everything squared away, but you know, he'll figure it out over time. But man, it's been good. We will be people that are watching for this coming weekend. We will be giving out details probably tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow. But thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. Congrats on the winners this weekend, Matt and I forgot the guy's name, Fat Daddy Racing or whatever. Congrats on y'all's win, or y'all's event. Congrats Cory Bullock, Green Monster Saturday night, and congrats Astin Wright for Sunday service here. Sunday services begin, people. Get your stuff together. Even if you don't win, and you're just in for the excitement. I mean, it's fun. It's fun and it's exciting. So, you know. But appreciate it. Y'all have a good night.